Baton Rouge. It's your girl, Big Stay Winning.
It's your boy, D. Mr. Great.
Coco Kilo. We over here breaking bread and sharing knowledge.
Well, love is knowledge, and knowledge is food.
Where the food is yummy and the tea is hot. My voice was over. Okay.
So sex sells.
Does it?
Oh, yes, it does. It sells like this.
Only check it out my fans only page.
Let's zoom in. Zoom in on the cheesecake. Zoom in.
Oh, okay.
Hey, why you gotta show that I straight my plate? Why you gotta do that? That's wrong.
I'm skinny.
I'm my voice. I show whatever I want.
Oh. Okay. Go with it.
But look, y'all. Okay, so look, sex will sell, right?
It does. I promise you, like most female rappers that's on now that we all listen to.
I mean, that was on before not starting with Lil Kim, but
Yeah, but she.
she's one of the pioneers of sex sales and rap. Got Trina.
Like, it's cool to say sex sell when you talk about it, you can write about it, make a little movie about it.
Oh, yeah.
But when you actually sell sex, people have a problem with it.
People don't have a problem.
problem.
But people do have a problem with it. People don't like it. People like look at you dirty. You talking about selling sex like Christina's. You know what I'm saying? So I think sex does sell, but
if you're literally selling sex,
Yeah.
then people have a problem with it.
I follow a couple of sex workers on Twitter, and they have like a fans only page. They give you little snippets. I'm not gonna pay for that. I'm a look, but I don't know how to pay for it.
Like, nothing wrong. Like, if we want to sell a body, look, understand, I'm not buying them. But anyway, like, if sex sells, like, let it sell. Like, if we sell it, like you said, movies, we sell it on screen, on regular screen, like TV shows, you know, Empire, like, sex sells. Like, we can witness, like,
I've been trying to figure out what the fuck this was.
Yeah, trying to get you like lining up with the camera.
can do this.
We're gonna edit this.
Okay, cool. So, like I said, sex sells, and I'm wrong. I love sex, but I love when you gotta pay for it, which technically every man pay for sex, which you gotta take a woman out, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay for that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you don't have to, because they get real loose nowadays.
Yeah.
But you should.
You should.
You should offer a goddess. You come with her with an offering. You know what I'm saying? You try to give them pants.
But to piggyback off that, I feel like that's wrong as hell though, because you supply vagina, but I'm also supplying.
But it ain't as good as my pussy is, I guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. Because y'all the ones buying it. Y'all the ones pursuing it. You sexualize a woman's body. You do all these things.
But
no,
it's how
break
they
me
portray it
off.
in the
No.
It's how they portray it in the music, it's how they portray it on screen. They portray it as.
Everybody got a role to fill. This is it right here.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Everybody got a role to fill. The female is the thing to be enjoyed, the thing to look at, whatever. So she has a beat, right? The woman has
life into
the man is supposed to be. The man is the giver, and he's the provider.
Yes.
So if you're going to be giving, you're going to be providing.
But why the provider? Never mind, that do make sense. But anyway, why is it?
You're going to give. You're going to provide. I'm hungry, bitch.
But
I like things.
But being provided, but
Sing
why is it that he's only like at the beginning he's only providing money? Like understand there's steps to him providing. It don't just supposed to be like right off the bat.
I think that depends on the kind of woman that you were dealing with.
Huh?
I think it depends on the kind of woman that you're dealing with.
It's the kind of woman you're dealing with is what's the context of the relationship. Because if you're just coming at her as a casual sex buddy, then she's gonna come at you as only a person who gives her money.
Yes.
But if we come in a relationship, I need you to provide security. I need you to provide a blanket. I need you to provide a whole lot of stuff because I'm a needy woman.
But you
what
need
I'm saying,
stuff too.
y'all skipping steps to get there.
Well, what's the steps that we're skipping?
But you skipping
Yeah,
steps
you
to
have
have
sex.
sex.
You want to have sex with the person, right? You want to have
That's
sex
not what I'm
with.
saying.
Okay, go ahead.
That is not what I'm saying.
Go
What
ahead.
I'm saying is when it comes down to a man and a woman, it shouldn't like if sex is gonna be involved, you know what I'm saying? That shouldn't even be on your radar like at the beginning. Like we supposed to be coming here talking, conversing, you know, just getting know one another. Like first like dating lately for me has
Okay,
been
but
trash.
did you want
All
to
they want to do is talk about the sex.
Okay, but did you
I'm
want
like,
to have,
what?
did you approach her with sex in mind? How did you approach? Where'd you meet the woman at? Where'd you meet her?
I be everywhere. Just know that.
It's about how you approach the situation. Like,
But
you're
I-
a catalyst for this. This is happening to you because you're a catalyst for it. So either you're looking in the wrong place for these women, you're approaching them at the fact that they're just an object from jump. Like, I don't feel like you're.
Now, see, what I'm saying is, when I approach a woman, you know, I approach her how I approach her as she's a queen, she's a goddess.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's every woman I approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether your title, whether your past, I don't approach no woman like that because that's
okay, but these women still are looking for.
But when you talk to them, pretty much what I'm saying is, it's like nowadays women do not know how to have an intellectual conversation to even get sparked to paying for that first date.
I dig it, but I have a question.
Yes.
Are you the same young man that dated a woman to use some shit that she had?
What they got to do with anything?
Because that's the energy that you were putting forth. Because you have done it to someone else, karma is coming back. It doesn't matter in which way or form. So you're not going to find this amazing connection and intellectual woman when you have already put standards out there for yourself and your energy to accept a trade. You've placed it in your aura already.
Okay.
You were willing to do something that you were frowning other women upon doing.
So, there's been some conversing going on.
No, we told this story. This was the first day. We told it on camera. Nobody even talked to it.
I ain't never.
We did talk about it. She made the joke.
She made that joke.
She made the joke, and then we talked about it.
I laughed it up.
We were running
laughed it up.
We talked
I
about it.
promise you I watched it. I
The
laughed
voice
it
said
up.
he's edited.
I laughed it up. Don't edit. This is good stuff, right?
No, you told the voice to edit on the first episode.
Yeah, we talked about it, but you didn't put it in the show.
Cause you don't have to put up there like that. We gonna put
But we
it
can
on. You know what I'm saying?
I just talked about it being bitter and my brother dying.
But listen, the thing about it is, Miss is deflected, okay? Let me tell you. Because a woman wants something out of a relationship financially. That would her, not even Mitch. The whole problem with, I'm not going to say with Mitch.
Okay.
I'm going to say a common problem in relationships on both sides is sex and finances. Because that's what the equal opposite want. And that's the fair trade. You know what I'm saying? Whatever amount of money a man got, that's how much the sex is worth. You know what I'm saying? We want it all, and y'all want all the sex.
Yep.
So that's what it is.
The voice agrees.
But that is what you were asking.
That cookie is amazing.
Yeah, I dig this.
One person want one thing,
Another person, and that's the rule. That's the game that you're playing.
So pretty much you telling me a woman feel like she's supposed to come before a man's money when it come down to sex.
No.
Nah, that's what I'm hearing.
Okay, no. Go, friend.
What I'm saying is, the requirement for a woman in a relationship is stability. Whether it's financial, whether it's emotional, whatever. And financial is one of the biggest things because there's so many things that needs to be taken care of.
Right,
Financial.
but I'm saying in the process of dating, you gotta get there before you establish. Like finances should be like your motive coming into it. That's where sex sales come in from. You know what I'm saying?
But if we talking about sex, or if we even thinking about kissing and stuff like that, then we need to think about finances.
Yeah. Like you wanna have sex with me, but you don't wanna talk about finances with me. You wanna enter my temple, my body. You wanna have this experience with me.
What I'm saying is, I'm not opposed to having that conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not. What I'm saying is, like, not right off back. Well, my financial, like.
Okay, but are you trying to have sex right off back?
No.
Okay.
This is my initial statement. Like, we supposed to take time out to get to know. Because
Okay, but you're trying to date somebody.
Every woman that I meet is not qualified to have sex with me.
Exactly. Okay, so those women don't matter. Those women don't matter. That's not the women that you should be focused on. You should.
What I'm saying is because most women feel like every woman should have a man to themselves. In my mind, I'm like, okay, every woman do deserve a man to herself, but at the same time, with the intellectual status of women, like they're too smart for their own good sometimes.
Well, they make the women worried about. You need to be worried about the women that are at the same intellectual level that you're on. See, if people would find the people that are that vibrate at the same vibrations and at the same things with one another, then you wouldn't have a lot of these problems. If I consider myself a queen, a god, a goddess, I consider myself an empress, I consider myself all these things. So why would I even lower vibrate to talk to someone that isn't going to treat me like that, who isn't going to open my door for me? As soon as it gets to that point, then I'm on to the next one. I can't force anything to work. So what I'm saying with you is that it doesn't, like, the people that are below me vibrationally, not saying like higher or lower, but saying like, we don't vibe, we don't connect. You ain't gonna date me. I don't want to get to know you. We don't need to talk. Because we don't vibrate the same. So I just feel like,
I feel like, okay, if you're getting to know people, it depends. Okay, like if you're willing to start talking about sex with the person, and the person wants to start talking about finances, I feel like they go hand in hand. Because if we have sex and we get pregnant, then we just already have to talk about finances.
Now that's where you skip Planned Parenthood, because before having sex, you need to talk about all that. Facts. Like, if a child come out of this, because everybody know what comes from sex. That's
but people don't, but ain't no the person you talking about.
Okay, so
ain't talking about that.
So why is talking about finances not being responsible?
I mean, like, what I was talking about, like, within the first few days, it goes straight there. Sex, to the sex sales part of it.
I've never been in a situation where 3 days it went to fucking sex. So, sir, that's why I can't connect with what you're talking about.
That's what
Timer.
Oh, okay, y'all. Sorry, we
was on it. We was on it.
Somebody burning up the chicken.
Oh, snap. I ain't trying to eat chicken no more, so let that bitch burn.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all, we out here. Peace out, y'all.
How you doing? My name is Bertha Batrice Wilkins, but you could call me the aunt. In a new show, Spider-Man, and that's with a T, not with a D, just in case you didn't go to school. It's gonna be featured on that Chef Guy show, that 10 minutes or less. It's coming out soon, so you better get ready to watch it. But right now, he cleaning up his goddamn room. Spike, you don't hurry the hell up.
It's like they did not have that.
No, they didn't have that though. What do you? They didn't have that.
But the thing about it is,
crazy.
Not just you. A lot of guys want the traditional outlook, but y'all not. It's not the traditional environment you're in. Yes. It's not the traditional thing that you're offering.
Yeah, you ain't. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for courtship, let's say back in the day when people was courting. These people was coming with a plan to move you out of the parents' house, get you somewhere, get kids, build a family, have a career, all these things. You want to take time to get to know people and stuff like this, but you want to have sex with them, but you don't want them to rush to have sex, but you're not trying to have no big plan to marry. Like,
no. I just haven't had a plan. That's why I'm saying you're not doing it too. Like take the steps into it.
We don't live in this world. We don't live in that world, and I understand. No, we don't live in that world, and that's just that you. This is the whole topic, though, right? Well, we piggybacked off of sex sales, and that's it. Sex sales. Now you're the main one who agrees. Sex sales.
I can't help it.
But it does. But what you just gave us two different people. You just gave us two different bitches. You just gave us one. Yes, I agree. Sex sales. But why these girls rushing everything?
What I'm saying is, a woman do not have to subscribe and try to be like the woman she see on TV. She hear on the music. She don't have
why
to.
Why shouldn't she? When that bitch is making money, I really got to stop that.
And that's it.
Why would she? She's the one making money. She's the one y'all liking. She's the one y'all double tapping, and not you specifically. The generation.
Double
she's
tap.
The one that double.
Power tap. Power tap. She got it going. Better tap it now.
Like, that's the woman that is making money, that's making moves, that's vacationing. She needs no office. She ain't worried about nothing. She can put nails on. She got her bikini on. What?
I need a big fella with some twerk with her.
So pretty much you telling me you want to live another woman's life, not live yours.
No, I'm creating my reality. That's the reality I see every day on Instagram. That is a reality.
They don't have to be your reality, is what I'm saying.
But that's what I see.
want to do.
Okay, but if I had
that's where it comes with building a plan.
That's
and you gotta walk into them steps. Is what I'm saying.
Right,
but you're not giving these people any way to learn that.
Okay, but bitch, this is what you're saying. You saying sex sells, right?
Right. I can't deny that.
Sex sells, you can't deny that. So if sex is selling, and I need money,
I have to take care of.
And then not only do I have to take care of my basic necessities, but in order for me to be attracted to these said males who want me to have all my shit together, they want these bikini wax, they want the toes, and they want the nails, and they want your hair looking good, they want you to have some braces with your teeth jacked up. You want me to have all these things, but how do you think I want to pay for these things when you already know if I'm working a corporate job, I make less than a man? So somehow these niggas gotta fund this.
So pretty much,
and I gotta use my vagina to make it get
Pretty much, y'all use y'all vagina.
Stay Mississippi.
What you saying, like build a bitch, pretty much. Is what you saying?
No, not even this bitch. No, bitch, listen. Okay. Okay. No. No. It may be pimping what you see, but if you see a female, a female that you want to be, that you can actually be your wife, you want to have certain characteristics. You want to have certain things. You want her to look a certain way.
Right.
You want to have all these things.
How she affording all that in today's society? How's she affording all that?
Well, first off, in today's society, we're gonna talk about finances. It takes male and female, like both pulling together.
Okay, so if they got both pulled together, you already told me that we wasn't gonna get that from you because
I didn't say I won't get that. I said we gotta take steps to
but
get
no, not
there.
even that. No, bitch.
We rushing right into it. Cause you know, like tell me one woman that don't pull that as soon as y'all start having sex. Okay, we together. This is my man. This
First
my
of
man.
all, no. Let me tell you.
Shit.
We ain't gonna stop.
we don't know the kind of women that you think that we are.
No, I'm not talking about you personally. I'm talking about the women that's in the lines of sex. That's what we're talking about.
We can't relate to her. That's our point.
Okay, so listen. You looking for a female that has a certain mentality, but the female that you're looking for a certain mentality, you looking at this one that's selling sex.
Yes.
So you're not gonna get the
I'm not saying that. Like I said, well, y'all did break it down to me. It's those type of women, but like
you still say you
going for those women. Change your energy, son.
Because she doesn't know more, don't know me. Oh no.
I ain't paying for sex. Just put it like
We going to this go.
And he's gonna keep dealing with these women and trying to do nothing that he's talking about, and it's fine.
But even if you're in a marriage, the man's paying for sex, the woman's working for money. It's a cycle. It's supposed to be this way.
It is.
And the only thing that becomes a problem is when you try to fight it.
What was they doing? What was they doing back? Like you said, back when they had little shacks and shit, like they would kick you out your parents.
Well, listen. When it was court, okay, let's say we're gonna go back to court, and if everybody think that's such a cute and good time ending, these men set off for these women. They was like, well, I want Shirley. They want Shirley.
Shirley, this is Barbara.
They come to Shirley with a plan. They come to Shirley like,
they say you want to come to the house and chill. You want to come over.
I'm talking about some Susie James and some Betty Ann's.
Y'all mishearing me. Like what I'm saying is, I'm not saying a man not supposed to have a plan when you approach a woman. That is totally.
But this is what we're saying. All of that to us correlates. But at the end of the day, it all goes together. But at the end of the day, the women that you were talking about.
I'm just saying, take the steps.
Okay. First of all, first of all, you have an ideal list of how an order should go, but there's no order. If you vibe with somebody or you don't vibe with somebody, it's gonna happen like that. So you can meet somebody today, and this person you vibe with 100%, and y'all start talking about building a whole future in 3 hours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It just depends on the vibe.
That's not asshole shit. That's emotions and energy and something you clearly possibly blocked off.
Taking
that's
me
a whole
over.
Emotions. But okay, I think we have.
It's emotions taking
If
me
you think so,
over.
I mean, I think there's not some great Tauruses, but what I will say is there's levels to obviously every sign, but there's levels. And Taurus can be great. Y'all can be great people, but y'all also can be very immature. Y'all can be very selfish. You know what I'm saying?
What sign not selfish?
Did you say selfish?
I mean, that's not that I just said. I literally just said, like all signs, there's levels to it. I literally just said that. I literally just said that.
Guess what, folks? Go ahead, my girl.
I don't really have a necessary problem with Tauruses. It's just a thing that sometimes I've seen people in that group, not everybody, but they wait a long time to make a move because they wait for a perfect thing. And I'm not saying everybody doesn't do this, but I know somebody personally, and it's just those traits that they carry. Like, you try to make a perfect move, but your whole life is just passing by, and the perfect thing
passing by.
I shall make a move, but I won't.
Ladies
and gentlemen, for Tauruses and people everywhere, we have the lightning round. This is going to be a quick 2-minute thing while I throw out a word, give y'all a choice, and y'all choose on it. Are y'all ready, folks?
Let's go.
All right, Captain, don't look like y'all sad. They hate the voice. Anyway.
I love the voice.
Appreciate you, mama. Appreciate you. At least somebody appreciate a real G. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm in this too. Anyway, frozen cups or snowballs? Disney cups or snowballs?
Snowball.
I'll tell you. Y'all come do stuff in Baton Rouge. I'm cool.
Car or truck?
Wait, what did you say?
Cool cup. I'm
Cool.
in Texas. Cool cup.
Same thing.
That's damn you.
Car or truck?
Truck.
Cat.
Money or
Like,
sex?
why? No, but why? Why he always got
Money or sex?
Money.
not y'all business?
I don't feel like I should have to.
Cheers.
Breakfast with head or breakfast in bed?
Head.
I need both. And you got.
Y'all didn't know my nerves by not just choosing.
I can't choose. I'm serious. I need both.
Oh,
I
shit.
you for that.
Fuck the police or I shot the sheriff.
That's the same thing. Fuck a man I'm shy on. Like that. Same thing.
Oh man, one more, folks. One more. Beyonce or Mariah?
I can't choose. I can't choose because Mariah has the voice of a demigod, but Beyonce is a showstopper. So I can't.
I'd say, I'm gonna stay with Mariah because niggas, sister lounges.
Oh, Sister Lounge.
And Beyonce still working.
I don't need. I wouldn't choose. I'd rather silence.
Okay, Nick Cannon or Will Smith then?
Why would you even put them together?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon does have
because I want to laugh all day.
Baby.
And that was the bonus round. Say goodbye, folks. Ooh, we'll be back after these breaks.
What else? She said she like when I'm in beast mode. I play the game like I got cheat code. Don't want no basic, I like free. Ooh, swallow me up and ask to eat more. She just sent the text and said she horny. I just text her back and said I want it. If this start the night, girl, it's till the morning. My bitch overseas, she said she foreign. Now I'ma beat that pussy from behind you. That play hide and seek so I can find you. Lady shaking when I taste it. Eat the pussy up with patience. Love when you send pictures naked. Say it hurt but love to take it. I'm about to nut so I'ma go slow. She said that I fuck her like a now baby get on top and do the rodeo. Beat the pussy from the back. Eat the pussy from the back. That's the shit that you like. Kissing your back and your cat. Now I can do this foreplay for a long time. Somebody call decline cause it's the wrong time. Now I can never on your ear, rub you everywhere. Any place you wanna go, you know I take you there. That's 69 just one more time so we can make it fair. You better listen, handcuff gripping, we can take it. She said she like when I'm in beast mode. I play the game like I got cheat code. Don't want no basic, I like free. Ooh, swallow me up and ask to eat more. She just sent the text and said she horny.
What's up, y'all? It is Chef 24/7, and we got a special segment just for y'all. My guest coming up, you want to probably hear more about him. He does a lot of podcasts, he does a lot of shows, and he does a lot for his community. Why don't y'all check it out and y'all enjoy yourself? And it's Chef 24/7, and I am back with the outside word, and I have a very special edition today. So, man, I don't know if y'all seen the last one. My brother, Mr. Cornelius McAllister, came on, recited some beautiful poetry. It was awesome. It was amazing. Gave us some wisdom, gave us some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Something to live by. My next guest, he's over several podcasts that is being featured all over the place. The brother is definitely talented. The brother talks about God too, and he talks about it in very unorthodox ways, but yet still passing knowledge and wisdom. So my guest that's going to be joining me is my brother, Mr. Landon Prater. Okay, we're waiting on the invite from him. All right, we got him in there. He in there this time. All right, we got you in there this time. All right. Phone ain't hiding none of that. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is he hosts podcasts, man. He does work all in the street, helping build a community, enrich the community with knowledge and understanding, spreading God wisdom through his own style. It's my brother, Mr. Landon Prater. What's happening, brother? You good? You can hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, so what's up, man? How you doing today, man?
I'm blessed, bro. I can't really call it. Man, this phone is giving me the blues, but I think what it is, man, you know, sometimes it seems certain energies try to stop God from moving. But God moving on this day,
sure.
100%. I had to jump on my personal page, but maybe somebody needs to pick this up and get this message. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's drop this banger then.
Man, so once again, Mr. Prater, man, Mr. Landon Prater, tell them about yourself, bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody out there? Look, my name is Landon Prater. I'm the owner and the host of Television Talented. I'm trying to take Television Talented to a level where you've never seen podcasts stream before. That I'm not talking about sports. I'm not talking about celebrities. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not even talking about, you know what I'm saying, breaking news. I'm talking about the real life stuff what goes on in our communities, what affect us for generations and generations. I'm trying to show people that it's okay to love each other through our pain. I'm trying to show people that it's okay to look to God when you can't look at your friends for advice. I'm trying to show people that the things we sweep on the rug is the reason why our kids hurting and our parents hurting and our families hurting. So Television Talented also brings to, you know what I'm saying, the internet and the world that whatever talent and gift God gave you, come on my show, I'm gonna do. If you're a poet, you're a rapper, you're a cooker, you cook, or you read the best, whatever gift God gave you and you living in your purpose, that's what Television Talented is showing people, that it's okay to be the true you. Don't be nobody else because they down you, because there's gonna be somebody out there who's going to support you. And that's what made me come to the show. That I used to live in so many facades that I didn't know who my true self was. That I wanted to be everybody else in life. I wanted to be, you know, Nelly. I wanted to be 50 Cent, but I would never wanted to be me. And to the point that God put me in a situation to be who I exactly am. And that's what made me come to Television Talented, that I had to go back to my roots and figure out what I wanted to be in life. And I remember my second grade teacher, she told me that, she's like, look, Lane, you are too foolish. No, she's like, you're too smart to be foolish. And she was like, I looked at him like, okay, but I'm talented though. And I always want to be on TV. So that's how I got the name of Television Talented, that, you know, by me living in somebody else's shadow, I wasn't never living in my life. So that's what Television Talented bringing people.
I feel that. I like the parallels. We got some interesting parallels, bro. We're gonna have to share one day.
Yeah,
man,
for sure,
what's up,
man.
We got somebody sending a shout out. What's up, cuz? Cousin, give me a shout out.
Yeah,
We got St. Louis in the house, bro. St. Louis.
Hey, it's a show me state, child. We gotta show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? And
man, I heard y'all eat the moxtails out there. Now I'm from Louisiana, and a lot of people gonna look at me crazy, but my family ain't never served up no oxtails.
Nah, bro, we don't eat oxtails, man. We out here eating chillings.
Y'all eat chillings? Oh, that's what we eat.
Yeah, we eat chillings. Yeah, and St. Paul sandwiches and you know what I'm saying, St. Louis fried rice, you know what I'm saying? collard greens and all that. You know what I'm saying? We don't eat no oxtails. This ain't
so
Florida.
when you do your podcast, what's up, Mr. Cornelius?
Yeah, he back. What's going on, my man?
Yes.
Great poetry, man. Stand up. Don't ever stop on your dream. Powerful story, man. I've been in your shoes before, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up before. And then I seen the light in a different way. So when you speaking your poetry about, you know, how God shine through you, man, that mean a lot. So yeah, for sure, I'm gonna have to bring you up on Television Talented. And you know what I'm saying? We gotta chop it up differently. You know what I'm saying? It'd be dope.
For real.
Yeah, my bad, bro. Yeah.
He came and blessed us with that poem, though. He came and blessed us with that poem real fast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna make me bring out my poor book, like flip through a couple pages or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I got again.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So when you got into this podcast game, how did that come about?
All right, so I had this boy, not my boy, my homeboy. He's like a brother to me. His name Charles Rice. We had met through work and whatever like that, and became like, you know what I'm saying, spiritual brothers. And he was like, bro, like we was talking about things that was going on in our life, and I was kicking a lot of truth to him. He's like, bro, you should go ahead and do a podcast. I'm like, man, nah, I want to be a motivational speaker. And then I knew God had a calling on my life in the ministry. He's like, no, bro, you can change lives through podcasts and do exactly what you want. It's just sell yourself through it. So I'm like, whatever you talking about, I ain't want to do it. So we did this Valentine's Day show. It's pretty much if you're in a new relationship or you having financial problems in a relationship, what can you do for Valentine's Day under the $25 range?
Oh, I like that.
So we did that podcast, and that mud did pretty much like 75 views. I got discouraged because I felt like I put a lot of time in this just to get 75 views, but my focus wasn't on it. So my focus was on, you know what I'm saying, everything else. I was big into cars, old school cars, you know what I'm saying, and still big into sports. Until, like I was stating earlier when we was up on a podcast, that, you know what I'm saying, something I held dear to my heart and stuff left. So I literally just put all my focus into podcasting. So I did my biggest podcast. I got Checkers versus Chess. I got I'm Not a Dad, I'm a Father. Okay. I got Welcome to Fatherhood, Depression Like an Onion, My Mom is Back. All those mothers on.
Hello, you said your mom was what? So,
my mom is back.
Back? That's funny. There's a comedian out here in Baton Rouge that is starting a podcast, and it's going to be on some deep level stuff, but it's called Your Daddy's Black.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So with that podcast, a lot of people don't know about me. You know what I'm saying? That I grew up without a mom. So, you know what I'm saying? It was differently. That, you know what I'm saying? You normally hear the typical stories that, you know what I'm saying, your father's not around. My father was around. He raised 4 boys and stuff. He did a great job. But, you know what I'm saying, when him and my mom got a divorce, you know what I'm saying, he was more the provider for us. Right. So that put a damper on my life and everything like that. So I did that podcast for reconciliation with my mom, but I called My Mom Was Back. So it was like my dad had that part of the time in my life. Then my mom came back in and she had this time in my life. And it was a very touching podcast because my mom, she's an ordained minister. She's an elder. You know what I'm saying? I'm a reverend. So we talked about spiritual, how, you know what I'm saying, we had to get taken apart from each other for God to bring us back. So that was kind of like both our testimonies. My mom, she introduced me in my first sermon. So it was a lot of things in that podcast, and I'm still blowing up numbers. People still hit me up daily. Hey, do you have advice? How can I rekindle relationships with my mom? So with that all being said, you know what I'm saying? It's a banger.
Oh man, Brother Cornelius say, bro, you busy?
Yeah, man, I gotta stay busy because, man, the devil creeping in and put me in a dark place of depression. Right. So I have to stay busy. So, you know what I'm saying, God can use me. So I feel like if I'm sitting down, you know what I'm saying, I'm worthless energy. So I stay busy because I never know who I can witness to. I never know who I can be a blessing to in their life. So I stay busy because that's what God orchestrated me to do. So yes, sometimes I do get tired. I can't be like Kevin Gates.
Look, I tell them it's a 24/7 hustle, but I for sure use an app.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, but yeah, man.
So check this out. I got one more. I'm gonna ask you one more question. Then I'm gonna pretty much bless us with some wisdom and tell them how they can find you. You know what I'm saying? So the next question I'm gonna ask is, bro, what do you see for your future or your pretty much of your vision? Because I like your vision God gave you, and like be honest with you, all three of us connecting today is on some confirmation level for me. Cause I'm pretty much if you merge, you know what I'm saying, what y'all got going, I'm pretty much in the same waters. You get what I'm saying? So like we all in the same river of vision. So what is your vision for your future? Shout out, brother Mo.
So if I look at vision, you know what I'm saying, I'm not looking at my truth. So I got to look at my purpose in life. So my purpose in life, bro, I'm honestly living it right now. And my purpose was to help people when they lowest, be a living testimony on God's work. So like today, I got a call from this church and stuff like that. They accepted me to be, you know what I'm saying, a co-pastor there. They accepted me to run the men's ministry. My podcast is, you know, I always want to be a motivational speaker. So I could be a motivational speaker plus a man of God up on here. So my vision of this is touching others who need to be touched, helping others when they need help, and be, you know what I'm saying, a clutch when somebody needs to stand on their own and walk with them in spirit and truth and show them the light of God. So this is actually like my purpose I'm living through. Now I'm just trying to touch, you know what I'm saying, I already touched 1,000 people. Now I'm trying to touch 2,000 people. Then after I hit 2,000, I'm trying to touch the world. So I look at myself as, you know, everybody got an idol. When I grew up having a role model, you know what I'm saying, that's not what you want to be. You want to be the toughest guy on the block. But I'm trying to be the Jay-Z of podcasts. And you know he don't do podcasts.
Right.
But I'm trying to be on a Breakfast Club type of platform. I'm trying to be the TD Jakes in the church, but the Land and Prayer type of way. Right. You know, I'm trying to be all in one to show people that it's okay to love yourself. So that's my vision on this. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm living.
It's not a lot.
On every platform I'm doing it.
It's not a lot. Sometimes God portion out more to others than it seems. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by portion, I mean responsibilities. Sometimes your responsibilities are more than the next people.
For sure.
You know, because you were made to hold those different responsibilities. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what it's called, just following his will. If you realize, bro, if anybody who really wants with God, you got more than one task. So
yeah. For sure. So I'm a father of 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm a minister, I'm a podcaster, I'm a brother of 6, I'm a friend of thousands, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna help to whoever needs it. So like when I'm not doing podcasts and I'm not in church, I'm not with my kids, then I go to schools and stuff like that and I talk to the youth. I got this thing when I'm calling paying your blessings forward. And you know what I'm saying, I'm launching this next school year. I'm going to different schools. I'm doing donuts with dads. So trying to get the dads involved and stuff in their children's life. This by those things I missed in my children's life. So those are things I'm trying to bring into other kids' lives. If they dad died or incarcerated, I'm going to be your dad for that day and let you know, man, look, man, no matter what you're missing, God's going to always bless you with that. So, yeah, man, it's just a movement I'm trying to do.
I like that,
just own up to your So, you know what I'm saying? I might come down to where you at. We might link up, you know what I'm saying, go to schools or something like that. Donuts, man, dozen donuts worth $12. But that one donut can change 12 lives.
You right.
So that's how I'm looking at it.
Look, trust me, it's only a matter of time before I touch down in all these different places. Right now I'm in Louisiana because that's where my path got me to be. But when I come down there, bro, trust me, we might link up before this year out and do some stuff. You never know, shoot. This is the start of everything now. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So yeah, so I got a question for you though.
Go ahead. This unique. Right, go ahead.
So what made you passionate about podcasting?
Actually, I do more than a podcast. That's why I say we kind of parallel. I'm a philosopher.
Okay.
I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm also a man of God. I host radio, and I converted to podcast recently. I do the podcast version of my radio show, which I have Kitchen Talk radio show, which is now in New Orleans. It started in Fort Worth. And now we're
Okay.
in New Orleans, and what I did was also made a spinoff from that. And now we have Kitchen Talk Baton Rouge, which is more the podcast. I also do
Okay.
Real MF and Talk, where I talk about films and wrestling. It's just my side hobbies. It kind of give me a break. You know what I'm saying? When God allowed me to have those
Okay.
times. I do TV show. I do internet shows. I do a show called 10 Minutes or Less, which is pretty much just kind of comedic. I kind of showcase music from all different types of people. I just showcase good music. You know what I'm saying? Music you can listen to.
Okay.
Listen, music your mama can listen to, and it may have something in it that normally be like, "Mom, you don't mind that?" But the message, you know what I'm saying? I also do a series called Get Your Ass Up. Well, I'm motivating, I'm using pretty much what God put on my heart to bless people with. Whatever message God gave me, like Moses went to the mountain and God gave him a word to give to the people. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
pretty much what that series is about. Is a little tweak of comedy in it, but then the most part you get the message after you done got your laugh. And I got a
Okay.
couple of other projects I work on too. So me doing podcasts and stuff like that is just what God has moved me to next.
Oh yeah, that's for sure, bro.
So it is
Yeah.
like,
So you busy too then?
yes. So I be on it, you know what I'm saying? And I also own a catering company. So I cook as well.
Dang.
So it's like whatever God put on my heart, and my goal is and my vision is to help people. I've been a
Well, send
person
me.
who's been through a lot, and everybody's been through a lot. But some of the stuff I've been through, I'm still trying to figure out why I'm not mentally together. But God made me that way to walk my path. You know what I'm saying? Some people I will
Yes,
meet
100.
and I may minister to and pretty much befriend them and never see them no more in life. They had a guy who I bumped into at a bar one time, and I know him and he know me, but I don't remember where I know him from. But he remembered exactly who I was, and he was going through stuff. And he said, "Man, I knew I would find you eventually," and start talking. That's how
Yeah.
I just do what God tell me to do, even when I'm not doing right within myself. You know, I'm one
Wow.
thing like this. My overall message that God give me, I'm imperfect, but through Him, but He loved me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Everybody
For
has some
sure.
imperfections about them, but God loves you enough because you're still here, even though you're hurting. He spared you to make a move that can impact and change millions of lives.
For sure, man. That's for sure, and that's the truth, and that's a lot of truth. A lot of people don't want to hear, because if you talk about positive things, people go, deaf to it. But the truth need to be heard, and the truth will set you free. That the power of God moves every day. Like when people come to my show, the biggest thing I ask them, hey, what's a blessing God done for you? A lot of people, I don't know. He woke you up. That's the biggest blessing. You got to think about it every day. People die every day. So if you woke up, that's a blessing.
Right.
So yeah, you speaking some truth, bro. Speaking some truth.
Thank you, man.
So yeah, man.
So look, drop some knowledge
So
for us right quick, and then tell us how we can find you. Drop some knowledge for us.
all right, look, y'all got to be encouraged. You got to be encouraged in multiple ways. You got to encourage yourself daily by saying, "I'm worth it, and I'm more than a conqueror." You gotta look at others and help them in their tough times of their situation, because God will bring people in your life just so you can help them out in their life. You might not never see them again. Love self first so you can love others unconditionally. When you can't love yourself, look to God and He will still you with love. And even when you as a half cup full, don't never look at it as empty, because God is ready for you to ask Him to pour the rest of the cup to overflow it. Stay encouraged to yourself, stay driven, and never hang your head. Walk with pride even through sadness. Look at the grass even when it's no grass there, because mud is always the root to any foundation. And stay blessed. So yeah, gotta kick that to y'all.
All right. Finger snaps. Twice. Man, tell them how they can find you, brother.
Hey, I'm on Facebook under Landon Prater, Television Talented. Landon Prater, but I do my show from Facebook Live, all my podcasts. I'm also on YouTube under Landon Prater. I'm on Spreaker under Television Talented, Instagram under Television Talented, Twitter under Television Talented, Apple Podcasts under Television Talented, iHeartRadio under Television Talented. All platforms other than Facebook and YouTube is only ones under Landon Prater. So my ministry, all that is on Landon Prater on Facebook. Inbox me if you need prayer, you need, strength, a conversation. If y'all need me to come to y'all church to speak, let me know. Landon Prater, that's my personal page. I'm on there daily. I do morning quotes to motivate people. And I also do, podcasts every day, no time. Whenever people need it, they might send me, hey, do one on strength, and I go drop that banger. So that's how y'all can find me.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much,
no
Mr.
problem,
Landon,
man.
bro. I appreciate you so much, man. Almost called you Mr. Cornelius.
Cool,
almost messed it up again.
Hey, well, look, we all one and the same, man. We all following God to the light. So, hey, it's all good. But you stay blessed, though, bro. But, yeah, I'm be hitting you up. I'm going to bring you up on Television Talented, too. So let me know when you're ready.
We're going to link up some more. We gonna shoot some messages back and forth. I got some ideas because this here just kind of opened up a whole new gateway of something I wasn't thinking about. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
And just by y'all two making it convenient to have interviews like this, I might conduct. I now know I can conduct more on this level.
Okay, cool. Right. Well, say less, bro. I'm just a message away or call away. I'm actually I did shoot you my number, didn't I?
No, but do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
all right, bro. Until next time.
Man, appreciate you, brother.
All right, cool. No.
All right, man. So now I'm wrapping this up. I appreciate y'all for coming through. God bless the cook. Have mercy on the dishwasher. See y'all next. And they're going to get an edited version for those who didn't get to catch it on live. Thank y'all. Shout out to my boy, Mr. Landon Prater, man. Check him out with the podcast. My brother, Mr. Cornelius McCaster with the poetry, man. Blessing and enriching souls. Follow them. They giving spiritual food out for free. You know what I'm saying? If you hungry and you on the streets and you homeless and somebody is giving you all you can eat buffet with a limited amount of food, what you gonna do? So right now you're getting a whole bunch of knowledge unlimited to you, tapped into your soul for free. All you just gotta do is go inside the door. Anyway, Chef 24/7, that's the outside word. God bless the cook. Have mercy on the dishwasher. People who follow me on my personal page, thank y'all. Yeah, I wish it was on my professional too. But hey, anyway, God bless y'all. Peace.
What's up, y'all? It's Chef 24/7, and a lot of y'all been asking me, Chef, when am I taking the stage again? Well, I'm tired of hearing the question, so here go the answer. July 27th, mark your calendar, take off from work. I don't want to hear no excuses. No, you gonna turn down where them body shops at. Y'all already know where it's at. Building number 5, we in here. So if y'all want to come have a good time, y'all want to have your ass, let me edit that. So y'all want to have a good time, y'all want to laugh y'all ass off, y'all want to come out and chill and have fun with Chef and his comedic partners, no excuses this time. Come out, set your calendar, mark your date. Remember, hypnotize yourself. I don't give a damn. July 27th, we here.
You guys can follow me on Twitter at ARIELCXATRRON. That is too much. I'll probably change that.
It's your girl, Big Steak Minute. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube as Big Steak Minute.
Okay, I'm D Mr. Gray, and you can find me on all social media sites at D Mr. Gray.
All right. I'm jealous, you guys. I'm just being honest. Before we go, they all have really good names on their social media.
And the voice says, if you want to add a comment on here, go to kitchentalkfamily@gmail.com. Thanks for coming through. God bless the cook. Have mercy on the dishwasher. Yes, that chef voice turned down, so.